It's in the game.
Now let's check out the field pass and learn. kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a big gain. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense
makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. He goes out of bounds, stopped short, and the gamble on the fake does not pay off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 40. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. He makes the catch. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. Wants to go up the fake, and he wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They booted away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Looking left. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
How about that start? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going to exploit it, continuing to feature this wide receiver who's just chewing up yards.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snares it outside. It's Strickland. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the run. He's got it inside the 25. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. They get through and it's blocked.
I think with the snow today, they were hoping they weren't going to have to kick that many field goals. It is hard to execute in this kind of inclement weather, but it could be sunny out here. It wouldn't have mattered. Did you see how they just overwhelmed the offensive line, got in the backfield, and blocked the kick?
And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you can tell, they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unloads quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams it ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem, despite the snowy surface. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. It's Strickland. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And here comes the punt team. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Ross. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell, sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Duke's Mayo Bowl that would have social media buzzing for a variety of reasons. And through 2 quarters of football, that is the case. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half in the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense, quick tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Ross. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch, because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Has to throw this off his back foot.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage, but can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same.
There he goes. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. On the run, fires downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is a beautiful throw. We were all talking coming into this game. We weren't sure if anyone was going to be able to complete a pass because of these conditions. And as a quarterback, when you're throwing in the snow, the ball's slick. Anyone running a route, it's hard to get in and out of breaks. But those two guys were on the same page right there, coming up with a huge play in the inclement weather.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gonna look downfield again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll try to add another to their lead. It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. He is stopped short, and the fake will not work as he almost nudged his way in. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fakes the grab. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's turning it loose into the middle. He's got it! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Give to the back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
How about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead. You're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires deep on the run. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a crease, it's Morris. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It'll be 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Man down on the play as you... Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. The give out of the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. They fake it, pitch it to the tight end, and tackled there by the defense. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. The play action fake. Here comes the Heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Under fire. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richmond. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.